Hey, you guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Miss November 21. However, if you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and while you edit, you guys, hit that bell and turn on your post notifications and leave a comment down below, okay? You feel me? And just let me know if you're new to the channel, if you are, been rocking with me since day one, okay? I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to see y'all. As y'all can see in my last video that I did, I was going through it. Your girl was going through it, and I needed to kind of tap in with you guys and just let you know and give y'all an update on what was going on in my life. But as you can see, your girl got my little whip back. I'm back up and rolling and doing what I do, okay? And lately, y'all, I've just been kind of like doing me a little bit. I've been trying to get out and have a little fun, because normally I would literally either be stuck up in the house, not really doing nothing, just tending to my kiddos. So lately, I've been kind of trying to get out a little bit and try to enjoy life and have a little fun from time to time. And yeah, really, I just been really trying to do better than, I was, because I was really kind of like feeling like low of energy. I wasn't really just feeling like my best self, because things was just hitting me left and right. And I had to find a way to kind of like, pray and get myself through those situations, make the right choices and decisions, and trusting in God's word and his timing. And that's what I did, and I had to make some sacrifices, y'all. I had to do what I had to do to, make sure that my bills are paid and get things done that needs to be done, get my car back running, everything, so I had to do what I had to do. So I'm just really grateful, by the grace of God, that he's blessing me to be able to continue to still be, pushing myself, and he's continue still blessing me to be able to make it out here in this struggle, in this thing called life. Excuse the little hairdo, y'all. I know my hairdo probably looking a little crazy, but yes, this video is just specifically about some experiences and some things that I've been going through lately, and some things I just want to keep it real with y'all and give y'all another little update on what's been going on with your girl. But yes, this video is specific for practically just letting y'all know to not give up on yourself and to continue to keep pushing through the most hardest trying times of your life. Because lately, you guys, this is why I'm here. And I know I haven't been fully 100% in on my YouTube journey, and that's because I'm just letting y'all know, when life hits you, when things hit you left and right, you can only do so much, okay? And sometimes I can't be my 100% self. Sometimes I'm gonna have to go through that valley and deal with what I gotta deal with and get through it. And most of the time, I'm getting through it on my own. I have no one to help me to do anything. And that's really lately like what I've been battling with. And I'm just here to let y'all know, at the end of the day, regardless of what you're going through, don't put your trust in people. Don't put your trust in people when they tell you that they're going to do this and do that for you, and they don't come through to help you. But you always come through to help them in any way you can. You don't even hesitate. You're always there. You give your full 100% to people. But sometimes people are not giving their full 100% to you. And that leaves you feeling drained and down. And now you're feeling and living in lack. You're losing things. Now you don't have enough money to pay this. Now you don't have enough money to pay that. That's because you done helped these people. They done took what they needed. They got everything they needed. Now they done used you up. Now you're left with barely even nothing, not even a penny, okay? And that's how a lot of people have been trying to use you and me. But see, through the process and through the journey, God has been with us all along, okay? And I'm here to tell you that if you see me getting through these and dodging these bullets and making it through some way, somehow, you can too, okay? Because these past couple of weeks and months that's done passed by, I'm gonna tell you, your girl has not been really just feeling it. I could just feel the shift in the atmosphere. I could just feel things changing, people acting weird, people acting funny. I couldn't put my finger on it. I couldn't sense what was really going on, but I could see it through the spirit. I could see what the Lord was trying to reveal and show me. Some things I may have ignored. Some things I didn't quite pay attention to like I should have. But God began to reveal some things to me that I should have listened to. And sometimes when you ignore what God is trying to tell you or what he's trying to show you, he tends to take you down through that valley, and now you're seeing what's going on, and now these things are hitting you left and right, and it's like, dang, you should have listened. But God is not doing that to you to hurt you. He's doing that so you can wake up, pay attention, and listen. Like, hey, I'm sorry, my child, but I gotta take you through this, because when I told you the first time, you didn't listen. When I told you the second time, you completely like just ignored me, like you wasn't really seeing me or hearing me. Told you the third time, and you thought I was gonna change my word and tell you something different. So it's like, now I gotta put you through the test and have you do this and have you go through that, so you can fully wake up and realize this is what you gotta do in order to get yourself out of this. And you know, sometimes God will do this. Sometimes we are not fully aware of what we're doing to ourselves and what we're doing to cause things to happen around us. And most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, you could be not doing anything wrong, you know, and sometimes things just happen, and it's out of your control. And that's how it is for most people like us, you know, children of God. You know, we do go through a lot. We suffer the most. And me, I always try to find time to make changes in my life and to try to do better than what I was yesterday. Okay? I can't always be the best, but I can at least sure try to give it my best. Okay? And a lot of people make things seem so easy, but I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, it is not easy out here. It is very hard. It is very hard, because you're gonna have distractions and people trying to come your way, people trying to leave you discouraged and feeling overwhelmed, trying to put fear in you, trying to make you feel like you're never gonna make it, you're not good enough, you're worthless, you just not it, when you know what God told you, what he said. Okay, you know what he told you and what he said, but you got all these people, places, and things trying to distract you and steer you off the path. But it's up to you to find your way back to that path. Okay? And I'm telling you guys, I'm pushing myself to find my way back to that path, because I'm gonna tell you, for us children of God, see, people think just because we're YouTubers that we don't go through things, that we're just so perfect and we got this perfect life, and that everything is just so peaches and cream. No, it is not. We go through it too. Sometimes we have bad nightmares. Sometimes we wake up not feeling our best. Sometimes we wake up feeling like we just can't go on. We want to give up sometimes. That's just how it be. And I'm just keeping it real. And it's so crazy, because like I say, the whole time I've been going through these experiences and feeling the way I've been feeling and battling with the things that I've been battling with behind closed doors that nobody knows about but the good Lord. The whole time, yes, there have been some people that have been unsubscribing to my YouTube channel. But is that going to make me hate or feel bad or not want to keep pushing myself to keep going? Because although they do not know, your girl was really going through it. And you know, I've been praying and asking God to remove people. Just remove them. If they ain't meant for me, if they just want to be nosy and in my life and they don't really care much about me, to remove them, please. Okay? And I can see that the Lord has been doing that, but it's up to me to stand on it and not go back on what I prayed and asked God to do. And I want to continue to keep being all that I can be, not only for myself, but for the good Lord, my children, and for y'all. And I feel good today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm slowly like getting myself back up there and pushing myself, because me being a parent, you know, and trying to take care of my children, on top of that, trying to make sure my mental health is good, and trying to keep doing what I know I need to do as a person, as a mother, as a child of God, trying to make sure I stay on track and do right. It's hard. It gets hard. There is no perfect person out here, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it is not. I don't consider myself perfect whatsoever. I go through it too. Okay? I go through it too. I deal with it too. And people will try to make you feel lesser than because, you know, they think that you all that or that you just act like you just uppity, this, that, and that don't even be it. You just be trying to uplift people, make people feel good, show people love. You know, you try to give that real pure, that genuineness in you. You show that. And sometimes you may even wear your heart on your sleeve, and people take your kindness for weakness. And that's what's been happening to you a lot lately. Not only just to you, but for me. It's been happening to me a lot lately. But I still choose to walk around with a smile on my face. Although people may not see my hurt. Although people may not see my pain. But is that going to cause me to walk around here with my head hanging down? No. Because I know that God is with me through it all. And like he said, and I still trust and believe in him, he will not leave me. He told me if I call upon his name, he will be there to save me, honey. And if he gonna be there to save me, I know he gonna be there to save you too. And people will try to get you thrown off your path to make you feel like, you know, don't nobody care about you, and you literally have nobody, but you have somebody. You got your angels guarding, watching over you. You may have been seeing 222, 555, okay? All right, you may have been seeing 444. Okay, you've been seeing these little numbers. You've been seeing how God has been trying to speak to you and talk to you. You've been looking at signs and seeing little signs. God's been showing you miracle signs and wonders. He's been revealing things through visions and dreams, showing you little bits and pieces of what's to come and what's going to happen. And it's up to you to kind of like make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, stand on God's path. Okay? But I'm just here to tell you that no matter what you're going through right now, no matter what you're facing, that is okay, and that you're going to get through it. Because you may be sitting there soaking in what you're going through, and you might be feeling like it's never going to change. You may be sitting there feeling like this is just how it's going to be. But that's what the enemy wants. See, he wants you to just sit there and feel depressed. Sit there and feel sad and cry, and not ever get over what you're going through. You might be going through things, dealing with relationships, family members, friends, whatever, your job. Okay? Whatever your current circumstance is, you might be just really going through it. And people have you looking at this little fake society where everybody's just living the good life. No. Because there's some people that's really out here struggling, and they really trying to make a way to provide for their families too. Okay? But I'm just here to tell you to don't believe everything you see, and do not believe everything somebody tells you. Okay? Because I had to learn that the hard way. Believe me or not, I did. Growing up, I had to learn that, because I always was focused on believing what this person said. This person said they were going to come back to help me. I believed and sat there and waited for them to come back and help me, and they never did. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is don't believe what everybody tell you. Don't believe, you know, what they going to tell you they going to do for you, or none of that. Just know at the end of the day that the only person that you can put your trust in is the good Lord, because he's not going to leave you nor forsaking you, and he sure ain't left me. Even though I might be struggling and going through some things right now, but I'm just here to let y'all know to keep praying and keep believing in God, and don't ever let nobody just knock you off your pivot and try to tell you a thing or three, or try to switch up how you feel about your God and what you got going on for yourself. Okay? Hold on, little buddy knocking on the window. What is it, buddy? Yes, here you go. Yes, my babies is at the park too. I said I was gonna let them kind of play for a little bit. It is like burning up out here. Let me tell you, I done hop my butt in the car, and my back is just like literally just sweating right now, and I ain't even got out. Like, that's how I know it's hot. But they just insist that they wanted to go play. And I'm just like, well, we gonna have to kind of pack up and get us something going, get y'all some water and everything. Because I can't have y'all out here, you know, sitting up here burning up and thirsty and all of that. So, yes. But, yeah, they just playing. I'm letting them have their little fun. There's some more kids up here, too. But yes, don't let people knock you off your pivot and just make you feel like you're lesser and they're more. Because people will come into your life and make you feel like you're less, make you feel like you're not worthy or deserving of respect or whatever the case may be. If someone reveals and shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Don't even doubt it. I understand you're a good person, you got a good heart, and you like giving people chances, but how many more chances will you take? How many more chances will you give? Because you got to put yourself in these people's shoes. Would they give you any chances if you did the same things that they did to you? Would they give you a chance? I don't even think so. Okay? People give you one strike and you're out. You give people about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikes until they out, till you really just fed up with it. Okay? So I'm just here to tell you to just make sure that you still sticking to your word and God's word and standing on what you about, standing on what you say. Because at some point, we all got to practice what we preach. We have a lot of people out here saying this and saying that, doing this and doing that. And a lot of times, people like us, and as children of God as well, we don't practice what we preach. We will sometimes say some things and then we will still go back on our word. So at this point, we got to do some self-reflecting and do some work within ourselves. And I'm going to tell you, the things that I say on this channel is going to be the realest things you ever heard. And you probably ain't never heard nobody say some things that I'm saying on this channel. But I'm here to speak truth. And like I say, I still know that God brought me to be a light in this world. And I'm going to keep shining my light. Even though that I've been going through it. And people been trying to darken and dim my light. But I refuse it. I'm going to keep pushing and shining through. Because this beam finna be bright as ever. Alright? So y'all keep on doing what you do. Keep on being light and shining bright. And don't ever let nobody dim your light. Alright? Peace.